Hi! Hi, Marcel! Hi, Snook! Hi, Lunar! Hi, Spectral! Welcome to the stream! I hope you're all doing well today! Thank you so much for the sub, Spectral! Eesh! Jim! All that good stuff! Hi! Sorry there was not a stream yesterday and I didn't say anything. I had a lot going on. But we do have a stream today. Yeah! Playing Pyre. Last we left off, I believe we almost got fired. But then Headwind said no. And we acquired 2 new pals. We have Sir Gilman, my beloved. And we have... Kanatha. Yes. Always doing well when I get to adventure with our reader. I escaped to go slumber before Astrid Fortress 2. Good luck, Spectral! May Astrid Fortress 2 go well. Get good sleep. Sleep is important. That's what people keep telling me. And I'm liable to believe them with how often they say it. But yeah. Fire today. I can aim. I promise. My eyes are a little tired today, so I apologize if I miss things a lot. Wait. Oh, we have a conversation. Yeah, they make those. Ah, yes, you, the one who fired me. As you approach Volfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within the within his black wagon, rather than he is in yours. He studies you in silence for a time, then... Tarek, if you have a moment. Aye, Volfred, sir. What is it? This reader. You deem her worthy by your estimation? Lone Minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Wilfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that her achievements are self-evident in having reached Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet she and the others followed them. Indeed. Your words make sense as ever, Derek. And what does little Tizo think of her, I wonder? There we go. Tizo indicates that, as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you around. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. My praise isn't often spoken by these two, my girl. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us. Derek and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. Oh dear. Book of Rights, what you got for me? Strumming. The demon. Emperor Mer. Scarcely could I recognize him when I last found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Haub, proved of little help against the Sisters of the Ark, whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man, and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that I sprang to his defense. Interesting. Huh? We're getting closer and closer. Huh? Do I want to do anything in here right now? Have you clicked Pamitha's moonshine yet? Clicked it? Oh. I'm drinking it, apparently. Pamitha notices you with her bottle of moonshine. Drink up, by all means, darling. Nice to find a girl after my own heart. She moves in close and lowers her voice. Let me tell you a little secret. That bottle there. It's enchanted. Never runs dry, ever. Believe me, if it could, I would have known by now. Apparently, it was some spun old bog crone that once tried to make a never-ending poison, but kept failing utterly, till she threw away her life's work in disgust. I fetched a good price for it. Decided to take a swig one day while on the hunt for Tamitha, when things weren't going quite as well for me as they are now, you understand. Turns out that stuff is pretty good. Consider it for sharing, darling. Just everything in moderation and so on. She takes a drink herself as she brushes by you. Oh boy. Now I gotta tap on everyone's stuff. Dang. Nothing. Wait, they use it to ring for dinner.
Oh, you just keep right on ringing that bell, sister. Keep at it.
Rookie seems to be taking issue with your frivolous use of the nautical bell. After all, there is no sign of a nautical emergency nor a prepared meal.
Oh, I know it's not mealtime. It's fine. I'm starting to really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though, now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone anymore. Besides, ringing that bell, it's probably some pretty good exercise, right? And it's good training for my ears, too. You know, we girls have ultra-sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore, I don't. Anyway, thanks. I mean that.
He storms off. You Rookie shall never forgive you for... Oh, no! Rookie reappears, laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. Oh no! I guess I deserved that. Yeah, I guess I deserve that. You shall never forgive you. Well, if I, then so be it. It's pretty silly. Oh, hey, you guys. You know, I guess I didn't get the word out about this new franchise which you opened here just now. So, give you a great deal. Just tell your friends, okay? Oh, and hey there, Mr. Sandalwood. Good day to you as well, Ron. I have stuff. Huh? Yes, I have to sell you. Proceed. Alright, You seem so flabbergasted we did such a thing. Oh no. I'm 7 cents short. Ah! have your tooth. You this. Let's. Okay, yeah, I want to sell this. I may regret that later, but it's not like I can't buy it again. This is too good to pass up. Alright, cool. You guys take care, okay? And thanks for doing business. Spat all over myself with that one, jeez. I already pondered thy orb last time. That's why. That's why it's not glowing yet, screaming at me. What? I didn't remember. I hope so. Joe Dodriel still has her horn. I was beginning to wonder when you would return. Yeah, it remembered. Let us do this all again sometime. Hey yo, it's Pyre. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Let's go. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called Blade of Lu, and now look at the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. I well hope you are too. I'm alright. I'm not running on much of sleep right now, but that's it. I will live. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time. But then you notice one of the trees move, shuffles towards you, and regards you with an exaggerated bow. Well, goodness! By the roots of Cyclorian. Cyclornin. It would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Third of the eighth scribes, the rites known as the wise of the philosopher. He is said to have fathomed every thought, and his wisdom flows through the river of his name. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. Music has cool vibes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Zach claws at his mask with his wispy fingers. Much better. Each manly tinder staff at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? The sycophant who seems certain he will land a position of high standing once he is free. My fellows and myself, you perhaps know us as the Chastity. We shall soon stand against you in the rights. For now, I am just whiling away the time, making small talk. I triumvirate bent on exploiting the right to gain status in the clan. Now then, as I have introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? Then, in your mind's eye, you see Wolfred and hear his voice. Family Tinderstaff is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well? Beneath her mask, Joe Dodriel stares back at him in silence. You suspect Wolfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why, now, how very rude indeed! Well, fine, ignore me, but you do so at your peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rites commences any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now come along, come along. Manly bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead.
You can say that you're fired up to play this.
That the Nightwings
Hi, Capapo. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. I wonder, oh honored Nightwings, how well do you know these woods? Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them if I tried. It might do better to be aware. When Joe Dotteriel continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent! Then fine, let us begin the dance indeed. I mean, hi! He shoves his mask back on in a huff. And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return onto my proper station in the Commonwealth. Oh, you have a bird.
Who shall stand together here this night?
Oh, we don't have any limitations. Now. I wanna use the worm. Give me the worm.
Sir Gilman.
Alright, now. So, what are your thoughts of H. Manly Tinder Stout? I am confused. I feel like Joe Dotteriel should be in here too.
Joe Dotteriel.
He's always over. Heck yeah. Would you still love me if I was a worm? Yes. Why, is that a question? You're very crunchy. Ametha is easily my favorite. Fair. Unwilling. Okay, they don't like each other. Got it. Let's do Rookie. Why not?
Rookie. Very well.
Let's shut this guy up already.
Are you quite ready finally, O Nightwings? May those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. No, come along, come along. Let's give the stars a show. You are a treat. May I present to you Humblot Manly Jr. Manly Sapling, which not only has a name, but bears a similar posture and likeness to him. Why, he is every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee the Tinder Stuff line shall have a bright, bright future. He goes on and on about his sapling for a while. This knight does not know about you, good Dotteriel, but he is quite finished listening to that sap's idle blather. I could not agree more. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen? The sapling is nothing but an extension of Manly. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well.
Manly and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself.
No, dang it.
Another banishment.
Run!
Your adversary's Pyre is the first to falter.
Ametha was unwilling because you brought Joe Dotteriel, by the way. They're not gonna. I know that. I just didn't realize it was both ways and not just Joe Dotteriel doesn't like Ametha at first. Oh, what's this? It would seem the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful now. These grasping roots and vines, they may not hold you in such high esteem as I. Peter.
Your adversary Manly is comfortable in this suffocating glade, exactly by the book.
Oh dear, the woods are closing in. Uncomfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do?
Oh, Nebu! Thank you for your stream. What'd you get up to? It's been ages. I hope you're doing well today. Hold on, let me get you a shout out. How's Pyre going? Pyre's going pretty well so far. They tried to fire me. It didn't work.
Because my teammates said no.
But Nebu, it's been ages. How are ya?
Theirs is burning faster than ours. They tried to fire you, yes. They tried to fire me. Good, we played spooky games, heck yeah, dude. It is the season. 'Tis the day, even. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand still beside a while, we could put an end to this that much sooner. Oh.
Watch out.
Plunged into their fire.
But the game cheated? Oh no! They JOY. Where you're like doing mini games to earn bullets for a Russian roulette final mini boss. Oh, interesting. I'm sorry the game cheated. So, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded out here, Almost as if the 100 Minds himself resents you being here. Yes, I rather think that's it. So cease with all your scurrying about with that damned orb and let me handle this. Speaking of the game cheating, family is being a bit of a stinker. Indeed. Too bad I'm just built different.
Magnificent.
Alright, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all of these encroaching plants, these miserable things. You got the good enough first try when you win the Russian roulette, so we tried to do that ending. And we got shot ourselves, but then the boss was like best 2 of 3. The boss shot himself, and so we got the good ending again, and we didn't get the bad ending. Aw, I'm sorry. Maybe next time. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're annoying me. Just get good. I just missed. Oh, Zesty! Hi! Hold on. Hi, Zesty! How's your stream? Look, how was your stream? What'd you get up to? Let me get a shout out going if I can. The Zest creature has escaped containment. It is heading to nom you. Oh no! Nomming. Yes, how was your stream? What'd you get up to? Oh, for anyone who hasn't met me before, hello, I'm Athena Saibo. I'm a brain cell and also a variety streamer. Right now we're playing Pyre. It's very fun. It's fantasy basketball type thing, maybe. Everything is on fire. It's true, Quake Hammer. You know, for someone cheating, this seems to be hindering him more than helping. It's true. Oh. Sure, we can just stare at each other. It's fine.
The orb. Quickly doused to the adversary's flames.
And more! I was doing some
The
shenanigans in
rite
Call of
is
Duty.
nearly ended. The orb is up.
Oh, shoot. Nope, they got us. They got one. By the way, you can cast orb to clear that kind of feels good for me.
Good.
I win.
And
Anyway,
it's done.
thank you for the care package.
The Nightwings prevail. Their adversaries proved no match for them. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Good. That imbecile of a sap. So much talk and hot air.
Yeah, that's how we do it, people.
Well, my. Oh, worry not, oh Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I am very, 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 very disappointed. I thought perhaps we had something going on here between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you decide to spit it in my face. Fine. We'll have to see where all your rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta!
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained. 'Twould appear that rookies not too old to learn new tricks.
Faster, stronger, and a little better looking, too. I mean, is there anything I can't handle?
I like this one. Let's do that.
Desperate for honor, this Sir Gilman may yet learn something.
In case it's not abundantly clear, H. Manly Tinderstoff is not nearly as friendly as he pretends. Oh, absolutely.
Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this night's entire consciousness!
Sir Gilman, my beloved. If Sir Gilman and all his allies are banished, he shall instantly return. Or, after Sir Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. Ooh. I like that. Wider area of effect. Use it again instantly to return to his previous location. Covers all his damage. He moves faster than usual and temporarily has infinite stamina. Once per round, when saluting his adversaries, Sir Gilman freezes all exiles for 30 seconds. However, after 10 seconds after banishing an adversary, Sir Gilman deals an additional 10 damage to the adversary's fire.
Yeah. Keep having a fly try to fly up my nose. Why is this?
The one vow the Seajourner was unable to keep was his vow to one day return to the Sea Domain. Under King Ors was known for his many boasts, although the vast majority were not far off the mark. The Under King was revered for having vanquished the more worm knights than any other of his kind. Now these seas shall sing the tale of Ores, the Under King, having felled the unfathomable thorns. The Under King promised over time to seek justice for more than 3,000 of his fallen brethren. His armored scales flashed like lightning beneath the sea, and his travails traveled just as quickly. The Under King Ores yet remains the most famous fencing master ever to hail from the Sea Dominion. Come forth, ye cowards, for this king is wont to trim our population down a bit. Orders to his enemies. Let's do you.
The might of the sea sojourner. Until the stars align.
That was well done, my girl. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouched for you. Don't let it go to your head, of course.
Okay. No head. Got it. I have no head. Wait, that's where I keep. I am the brains. What? All I am is a head. What are you? What? After prevailing over the chastity almost effortlessly, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there.
Keep after.
Adequate? Yes, adequate. For the next part of our plan, go have your reader there consult the stars. See where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north. It's going to be high up. Did this knight just hear you say high up? And it's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend, let's have a look outside then. That plan Wolfred mentioned. I just want you to know I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see what Wolfred has to say. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. No matter what, we're getting closer, thanks to you. Seek out now your destination. So Liam, the Golden Star. The Golden Star shines bright over the highest mountains in all the downside. Oh, wait. This feels final bossy. So now you see it for yourself. You are summoned to the north, where looms Mount Lodale, sacred mountain on whose summit the rites were first conceived. Whether its summit is the downside's closest point to the Commonwealth or the farthest, none can say. And at the very top, the Fall of Soleum. According to the stars, that's right. You confirmed the stars indicated this exactly. Wolfred, sir. How did you know? Wolfred smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts, as though he is directing them at you.
I too can read, my girl.
Ah! I mean, I got that impression by the fact you were trying to fire me so you could be the reader, but...
Forbidden though the words may be.
He turns back to Hedwig. Your reader skills, while rare, are not unique. But as I said, I'll let her do the job. I see that you have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy, it is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you all about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you could use some rest. For that matter, so can I, if you'll excuse me. Welcome to Pyre, there is English voices here. Interesting. You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. You have returned, have you? What do you require? I just want to say hi, I guess. Take care of yourself, then. Such a fun reveal on what reading can do. Yes. Reading can make you speak English. I guess continue my dream. Reading can let you understand languages. At dawn, Wolfred is already up. He reveals to you a pathway through the woods, not in the cold, anything. What are you talking about, me? He reveals to you a path through the woods, into the cold lands to the north, beyond which lies your next destination. Take me away! Wah!
You get clear of the woods at last and arrive in lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Olodiel. You will have to make it all the way to the top. So, Phoeba, remember how I said there was one trial you couldn't lose? Yeah, I remember. It's given me so much anxiety up until this point. In a moment of respite, Volfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites and the plan to which he alluded. You banded together with the common faith that freedom from the downside is not impossible, am I correct? But let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject and know only the truth of how you feel. Oh boy, okay. What does freedom mean to you? Doing what you want, achieving inner peace, being no master, going where you please to feel true love, living without fear, nothing at all. Means that, means being able to make decisions on your own terms. Freedom means having a clear conscience and a carefree heart. Freedom means answering to no one's will other than your own. Freedom means being able to go where the heart yearns without restrictions and without fear. Freedom means not having one's strongest feelings and emotions repressed or rebuffed. Freedom means living without concern for others' judgment or approval. Freedom is just another empty goal to chase, to give one's life a false sense of meaning, or remain silent. Freedom means not being forced to respond to such questions. But yes, I do remember you telling me that there was a trial I couldn't lose. It's giving me very much anxiety this entire time because I'm not good at picking up on that stuff. Half of these can theoretically be achieved in the downside. And I think that's the point. What's coming up now? Okay. Let's say fear. Tell Volfred that freedom means living without fear and not being subject to persecution or retaliation for one's thoughts and choices. He considers you remarked for a short while. Good answer, my girl. I happen to agree. Fear takes hold and freedom's weight. But fear is a natural impulse, is it not? A common feeling that we all share from time to time, a deeply rooted impulse, there to aid our judgment and to spur us on to acts of courage. If not for fear, I doubt we could accomplish very much in life. And just now we stand upon the brink of accomplishing something vital. He then turns his attention to the whole group. Now, let me tell you all what freedom means to me. Freedom means to live without fear, just as your reader stated. To be able to indulge in one's curiosities and passions, at least the ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment and reprisal. Freedom means not being made a criminal for what you know, or whom you love, or what you choose to think or not. He looks out towards the distant mountains. Within the next few days, your time in exile could come to an end. You could see the Commonwealth once more. And you would be exalted there, given the highest honor, the opposite of how you got here. But you would not be truly free, I think. At the least, you would become complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. It is a system well-intentioned. Whose long-intentioned founding principles have long been lost. And the eight scribes, as if they are out there still, have made quite clear they shall not intervene if they're sad. That is where you come in. He turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you. Hello, I am Noodlefan. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Noodle Fan. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Computer broke down for like 4 months. Oof, rip. I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. Is it fixed now? Long have I wished to gather such a group, that together you might see that seeking freedom only for yourselves is too modest of a goal. You share a higher calling now. The plan then is this. We freeze each other from the downside. I would never watch Twitch on my phone. I'd rather die. Fair enough! Alright, yeah, but welcome back! It's been a minute. We free each other from the downside through the right, and we meet up on the other side. We organize. Each new moon at dusk, we join together at the spiral sanctum. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. The burned down remains of the old capital in the Commonwealth. The remains stand as a warning to those who would seek to spread forbidden knowledge. You're plotting a revolt. Just so. I am asking a lot. You do not have other options. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now we can see through it. But you need not be a part of this, nor it is in my interest to coerce you. You may go on your own way if you wish. Live out your remaining days here like so many others. So if anyone among you prefers that, if you cannot see yourself continue to strive together in the Commonwealth, as you are doing here, then speak now. Wilfred pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not. But all of you are bound together through the rites and are integral to our plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom? You will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth. But together, we can bring it about, both for yourselves and others. That is my promise. Then, he takes a long breath. That's it. I ask you all to think on this, and let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Wilfred turns towards the mountains, leaving you to consider what he said, and plot the wagon's northward path. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to try and get everyone in the party out. That does remind me of a different warning Marcel gave me. But our job is to just get as many people as our people out as possible, from my understanding. I can work with that. That I can do. Beyond lies Mount Alodale. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, where we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. As many as we can to revolt against the Commonwealth that cast us down here. Yes. It's Tizo!
Oh, hi.
There you are, my girl. There's something which I wanted to discuss with you in private. Wilfred stares at you, rather intently, as if reaching out to you, and then... He's a long-standing exile of the Nightwings who seeks more than his own. You do know you do know what it means to be a reader. Those such as we are not limited to reading pages from a book. Though your ability in this, I sense, is nascent still, mere flashes, uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet, your friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I had wondered why you would insist on pressing onward with this group. In light of this, the answer then was plain. You simply did not know or fully realize. Heck yeah, I get to help more people than I thought! I get to stay! They did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves other than Teddick, who shall not influence your thinking in such matters. Rather, I had expected, when at first we met, that you already knew the truth of this from having read the pages of the Book of Right. It states its plan. States it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path towards enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part just yet. Wolfred breaks free from you and looks at you again, then he speaks to you as normal. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as reader. I wish only to ensure you understand what you are getting into. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help you to return, if that is what you had in mind. So once again, I invite you to depart. I'll see to it that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome. But this journey we are on, it has no guarantees. Not for you, nor any one of us. Do you understand? I do. I don't really care. The warning is of little consequence to you. You had always known those keen to warn against one course of action or another. None of it has swayed you, and as ever you shall forge your path. Very well. A lack of concern is fine with me, although I do not share your outlook. As long as yours is not a lack of understanding. Know that we have much at stake here, in this, anyway. Much more than just a shot at going back into the Commonwealth, which casts us down here to begin. It sounds like you intend to stick around. Then we'll have lots more time to chat, and as we ascend the sacred mountain in the coming days. Until then. He strides out the wagon then, leaving you with your thoughts. Yep, there's a lot of thinking happening. But Sandra! You bring me brief reprieve from solitude. Let's seek you in exchange. Well, first I want to chat. Oh, very good. Me again like this, oh lovely reader. For I was just standing about in the blackness of this void, thinking it would be most pleasant if something would happen for a change. There is a long period of time that this incarceration of mine failed utterly to do anything but bring me peace of mind. Not much of a punishment. I invite you to imagine an upbringing among the Sisters of the Arch, living on the outskirts of civilization, your days all full of training which could kill you or just cripple you for life. An ancient band of killers trained almost from birth to carry out their missions without fail. All the sisters needed was a name and a sum of 500 soul upfront. How do you suppose I lost my sight? Through glorious battle with the scribes, or in a careless sparring session with my master? But I've not forgotten enough just yet. In any case, at first I welcomed the prospect of not having to struggle every moment to survive. But in less than 2 centuries, I started to grow terribly bored. It did not help at all that the Nightwings of the early days were the studious lot you could imagine, obsessed with obeying the book as strictly as they could. Some of them started to remind me of myself, I think, when I was younger. When I was young. Such idiots, the lot of them. But what am I saying, lovely reader? I shall not bore you further with such matters. I would have bored myself to death back then if only I could die. Like so many other things, I think mortality is something often taken for granted, until it is taken away. So given your mortality, let's say that we get back to business here. Scribe trial! You need but ask my reader, and you need but indicate who is to be my student. Isa! You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Giza. I dare think I remember something of that one. He certainly stood out from all his ilk, although that really is not saying much. Well, let us bring him forth. Giza's trials rough? Okay. Jizo soon appears in heat of the suns. Jizo seems to be prepared for whatever lies ahead. Actually need a controller for this part. I've been using a controller this whole time. Let's go! The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, Imp. You answer to me here. Hi, Life! Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. Izo indicates his understanding and is prepared to begin Sandra's trial. You know the formalities, of course. Hope you are too. I'm doing alright, I think. I am not running on a lot of sleep, I'm afraid. Show me, then, what you have learned thus far about the rites. Here in this trial, it shall be just you, my Beyonders, and your lovely reader. Let us see how you fare. Oh. Oh, shoot. I goofed up. Hello, feeling. Bap, 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 bap. Ah! You see the issue now, yes. A little bit, yeah. One more! God dang it. I should have seen that coming. At least Jizo can fly, though. I forgot. No! Dang it! Okay, there one more too. Oh. Fade. No! No! Ah! Let's go! She's always excited to have completed Sandra's challenge and awaits her approval. A worthwhile effort, Imp. Your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Your predecessor may well have approved. Thus, congratulations are in order. To you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Good job on succeeding on... Good job succeeding on such a difficult trial first try. Thank you! Thank you very much! Also, we're about an hour in. How is everyone holding up? Tizo is happy to be back and wonders what it is that Sandra granted you. Thank you for the care package. Feeling good, heck. You take a closer look at the new artifact in your possession. Oob's wing! Tizo's flutter and zip abilities cost less stamina than usual. Heck yeah. Let's go.
That's what I always wanted.
Huh? I wonder. Can I just like sweet? Okay, cool. A Oob's wing, allowing Tizo to dash or fly for longer. Yes. I love Tizo. Cool. Discuss the plan. Earlier, Wolfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals some bad news. Wait, what are you saying? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. But I swore we'd go free together. We may go free together yet, but it's going to take time. And this is only the first phase. You, Hedwyn, and the others exchange glances. Glances! Let me make this plainer for you still. Here is how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Elodiel, there to the north. You may not think this is wagon's fit for it, but rest assured it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass through Scribe's Gate. It says that scribes themselves keep watch over the Scribe's Gate. Judgment of the scribes determine who can cross and who is sent the fast way down. Only the worthy pass through there, and as your reader could attest, if she did not merely skim the chapter.
It didn't let me read it.
Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Soliam. Downside slash landmarks, capital highest point at downside existent on it, and meet our adversaries in the right. They are to beat the Tempers, led by the demon Igneres. You'll know him when you see him. Mighty Triumvirate that has been the closest rival to the Knight. He's notorious demon leader of the most feared Triumvirates in the right. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the Triumvirates prevails, there's somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. So it's one at a time. Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and clothed and fully pardoned. Commonwealth knows about all of this. Same Commonwealth that says a sentence into the exile is forever and freedom from the downside is impossible. Many of these details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect those secrets well. So, then that's it. We climb the mountain, someone goes back and everyone else stays.
Medic!
For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed, for us, that isn't it at all. If one of us returns, it shall just be a step along our path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength, we'll talk again on our way up.
Medic!
Wolfred leaves the rest of you to consider what he said. That's why XP is somewhat short-term. Those who escape, well, you don't have much use for their XP, no? Ah, got it, okay. You have time now for your vocations. At dawn, you shall begin your ascent to Mount Elodiel. Okay. So that's not gonna be best use of our time. But studying private will be. You locate a secluded area nearby where you should be able to study the Book of Rites. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. I feel like Hope is going to be... Oh, but we don't have any in quickness yet. Hope or quickness? That's what I'm thinking. Hope or quickness? I feel like Hope's going to fall very quickly. Very soon. Huh? And in quickness we can probably get more later, so let's just do more hope. Why not? You extract a deeper meaning from the words and teachings of the Book of Rites. When you feel in your core, yet struggle to articulate. Inspiration comes to you at a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Yay! All Nightwings gain +2 hope. Let's go! Does anyone want to chat? No? Darn. No one wants to talk to me. This is so sad. Alright, hello there. Oh, now I'll have to figure out who I'm willing to send away. I guess the game might help me with that decision. Here before you lies Mount Alodio. And you can now you also see now why you cannot fail this next round. Apparently. Stretching far here before you lies Mount Alodio, stretching far beyond your line of sight. Somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather round again before Volfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from the cold air or the subject now at hand, you sense a tension in the air. Now then, you all may have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there is only silence. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking yet. If only one of you is to go free at first, then who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Go first. Questions? Hello, Madame Bone. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. Why us? Why you indeed, Madame. That I can explain. You've seen the sort you stand against as adversaries in the rites. What is it that they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps then they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think of it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the efforts of the first exiles who escaped this place via the rites. It is the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those ones who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I've been looking for a certain set of dispositions for length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So I planted many little eyes and ears throughout this land, whispering hints of this, absurd as it may sound. Took someone with a certain faith and creativity to know. That someone proved to be Hedwin over there. He was tasked with seeking 2 trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon and a reader. He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts, gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story short, but you know much of the rest. So then, why you? Because I've reason to believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rites, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up.
Deliver, brigands.
Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself or keep listening. I want to listen. This is important. Wilfred's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much of what he is willing to tell you at this point. He prompts for further questions when Jo Dariel raises her voice again.
Inverno.
Hold. You mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know why us. Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation? On a bloodied moon at the fall of Soliam, an exile from the prevailing triumvirate shall go free.
Itrage.
Ah, I see. Well, but that is simple, really, madame. You are chosen. You are qualified, I should say, because as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the eight created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf. Exiles who showed some promise of redemption. The triumvirates then formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. You met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The eight scribes also formed a special group against which all the others would be judged.
Renan Noxanas.
That group they called the Nightwings. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others, erstwhile, jockey for a position for a chance to take you on.
Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up?
Then you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in a common right then. Participation is all that matters. No, not so, madame. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom. While failure can be an excellent teacher, the scribes do favor the failure. So you see, those who do not conduct the rites, or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites. But these are technicalities. Amazing voice acting, Athena, thank you very much. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still the other triumvirates pressed on with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It has been a heavy price to pay in all of this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Some murmur to themselves about all of this as Wolfred takes his leave. Others reconnoiter pathways leading up the mountain and present you with some options. Empire's Fall, outskirts. Well, nameless summits. Ametha expects some long-lost valuables to be stashed here, or the gap through the nameless mountain's lower summits beneath Mount Alodel. Nay believes the eight scribes will bless whoever goes through here. You know what? I'm down. Take us away, Nay. The sublime beauty of Mount Alodel, along with the thin air this high above the sea, has become enough to silence even the most talkative of your companions. As Bubder explained, XP may be short-term, as I said, but since there is an amount of enlightenment needed, XP is still viable leads. However, Nay has been positively bursting with excitement. Isn't it wonderful? I think it really is, don't you? Izo seems to not share Nay's enthusiasm. He does not like the cold. You've been here before, Tizo, isn't that so? Why would you ever leave? I wouldn't leave. I'd stay. I think I'd stay. Unless maybe I got too cold or hungry. Wait, is that? Something about her changes then. Wait, look, but Tizo, don't you see? Look, don't you see them there? Izo seems to be exclaiming something in utter disbelief. You yourself see nothing, but Nay rises almost off her feet as the infant looks on, astonished. Was that the scribes? It was! I know it was! They spoke to me! They told us that we're welcome here! Nay runs off to spread the word among all of your companions. Strangely enough, your enthusiasm is infectious, and in spite of everything, your spirits rise. Gonna hire Afiba for a lore video someday. Also, hello, Bodhi! I would be honored. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. Journey on. First of the two paths leading to the mountain summit, Edwin expressed a passing whim to see the view from here. Or, second of the two paths, Sir Gilman wishes to look upon the sacred waters here. I feel like I'll have a lot more time with Gilman coming up, but maybe not as much with him. So. Mount Allodale is gorgeous, yes. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for some time as he conducts a customary survey of the area. Well, my friend, no sign of howlers, as Jody would say. No sign of anything at all. He sense something is troubling him. Oh, that. It's just... I've been giving a lot of thought to everything that Wolfred's told us. In another couple of days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. Or, I don't mean to put it that way. One of us could go free. We on our way back one by one, as you said. I want you to know something. The others and I, we talked it over, and when the time comes, we want you to decide. Gosh darn it! Decide who gets to go, if anyone. This might all be part of Wolfred's plan, but we got here thanks to you. And even though I'm worrying right now about all of us splitting up, I guess if Wolfred has his way, all of us will meet up on the other side. And won't that be a day? Worst case, we keep failing in the rites and be stuck down here together just like this. Two of you walk in silence for a time. When at last you return to the wagon, Hedwyn turns to you again. Thanks for the company. I think I'm better now. Hedwyn feels more prepared for the next rite. Hope likewise for the best. Let's go! And he got some enlightenment! Yay! Let's go! You and your companions gather at Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archway carved of stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together much how we act as with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, Eric. Please, follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. Ah, she's like the opposite. She's got the sun, he's got the moon. Yeah, cute. Nice. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tonic? It is. Greetings, Celeste. She watches over Scribe's Gate and seems to be connected to the lone minstrel and the rites. Yeah, I got that impression. A black lute as opposed to Terek's white. Yes. And how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. It seems your work has piled up in the meantime. You bring this many to the gate. Aye. Then let us make this quick. She gestures towards the rest of you. Now, each of you in turn state who you are and what you seek while crossing the scribe's gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. They called me Headwind of the Desert. Headwind the Deserter. Okay, let me read the... Dang it! I'll start. They called me Headwind of the Desert. Not of the anything! They call me Headwind the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, so I can return to be with one whom I love. Gulin bids him forward. Lone Minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up next.
Yeah, I'm regarded by the name of Rookie Greentail. I just want to get out of here, I guess, with my chums preferably. Go see Mama back home.
I am Captain Jodariel. I do not truly know as yet what I am seeking here.
Oh, my name is Nay, and I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. It must be them, because if not, then who?
Tiazo seeks to live up to the Nightwing's legacy and maybe see the Commonwealth someday.
Sir Gilman of the Sea Domain at your service! This knight is on a quest to find his honor! He lost it at a certain point.
Ametha Thayan, I'm only here because my sister's here. Then, as Wolfred steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. You! I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You are not clad in the raiments any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you. I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. But state why you are here, as have the others. My name is Wolfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we might all stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side and bring our freedom to the people here. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, where there is no one left to go. You are just a crippled scholar, you are just an old farmhand, you are just a war orphan, you do not know who you are. What do I want to be? I'm gonna go with scholar, I think. You have always sought to understand the world around you. That knowledge proved dangerous in the Commonwealth, but now it has brought you to this point. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. But you truly see. I want to help my fans! The companions you have met here, who have helped you to survive and to find kinship in the downside. Your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish for now. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once and waves all of you by. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome here. Go forth with glory. And Terek? Aye, Celeste. Be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back. He does not look back at her. He does not look back at her. It's true. I read it correctly the first time. Let's go. From the top of Mount Alodiel, you can see the distant downside before you. Think on the many thousand leagues you cross to reach the point as the sky grows dim. Age revealed, the Mercy Show! Let's go! Okay. Also, I hope you're ready for the best trail music of the game. I can hope. Hi! Jodariel appears to be prepared for whatever it is. For whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her payments. Edwin soon joins her, also looking ready. Any sign of Rookie?
Kisam.
None as yet. Complained about a chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar then.
Agnes Everet.
I am certain that it is. They share a laugh together. The three of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Wolfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom.
Hey, what I missed? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet?
Easy, Rookie. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet.
Kita mapare.
How fare your struggles with your mask, Dreamtail?
Doing a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against a wall for a little bit. Put the old nerves to bed there for good measure. So, this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well. That's one way to look at it, I guess.
Tanong Severo.
What are you getting at, Greentail?
Well, it's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people. If one of us gets out. That's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we all were getting out of here at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all.
Edwin slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us. The four of us, we're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've been here from the start. I want you to know, my promise is to you. I believe you'll do the same thing. So, it's like this. If any of us get out of here, great, it's just a start. We're going to do whatever it takes there on the other side to make it so the rest of us can get back too.
What, you think we're gonna build a bridge down here if we ask nicely or something?
I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Dodariel turns to you. Reader, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you and to reassure herself. Rookie nods his head in turn. And Hedwin's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's just about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. The fall of Soleum awaits, a vital step in your quest for freedom, yet you feel in your heart that you shall only be the first. That shall only be the first. Yeah, no kidding, there's like 8 of us. Your 3 companions each gain 1 hope for the liberation right. Steal yourself in turn, heck yeah. River Frost, so cold it can burn skin. Keeps the wagon cool and food fresher longer. See. Hi. Book writes. The mercy shown. The imp Haub and I, we helped to save my emperor. And when the danger did subside, my emperor Soliamer, he said something to me which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Goliathan, so that I may yet have mine. You too now are an exile of the downside. In all the days which I have left, I never could repay the mercy you have shown me. So if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next." We crossed the land together, and together with the imp we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. Alright. We're kind of falling behind on am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Should I be like way further ahead in the thing than I am? Or is this fine? No, you're on pace? Okay. I was scared. I wonder how much enlightenment you need. I think these two are definitely sticking around a minute. Sandalwood is just a bit cheeky. Okay. You might be sticking with us for a minute now, too. Alright, what do you got? Hey guys, just so you're aware and all, I know how come you're here.
How come you made it all the way up here? Oh, I know all right. How did you get past the gate?
Nightwings have simply been gone for a while, unlike Wolfred, you have not had a decade or longer. You've not had a decade or longer to study the PE. You're here because I got the lowest prices in the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock, you're gonna get a lot of value here, an awful lot. Thanks. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. You know what? That's... I wonder if they take their talisman with them. They probably do, I imagine. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give them a deal. Lingers longer. And you know what? Let's upgrade yours. Eh, why not? Super strong. Oh yeah. You have anything to say? You call upon me for some purpose, my reader? What's on your mind? This place, where you currently reside, must be Mount Elodel, is it not? This is where those blasted scribes decided what to do with me. I had already failed in my mission to eliminate the demon Soliamur. I did not anticipate his return, you see. A drink for luck? Maybe. Eighth of the scribes writes, known as the first exile, or the last of his name. It took me and some of my beyonders alive, although I do not expect to see an account of that in their good book. Whether it was for mercy or for spite, I never became certain. They probably presumed that my expulsion from eternity would eventually have taught me some respect for them, but no, not yet. Not yet. Well, I do not mean that, really. The scribes did spare my life. And were it not for that, I would never have been thusly trapped to then enjoy your company, oh lovely reader. Now, having met my quota of blaspheming for the time, I think it's best that we resume the normal sort of business between us if there are any to speak of. And good hunting at the precipice. May you soon rid the downside of some useless idiot.
Hey.
Take care of yourself, reader. I'll take a real life drink for luck too. Water, not like I don't have I don't have anything like that. Alright. Come on. Is everyone prepared, Hedwin? Yes. Several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers in the raids this night. What happens if we fail? Edwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Templars this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of one of you. It is as simple as that. What then is to be done? Very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause. We shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances just as they arise. Plan's current probability of success is 18% up. Bye. Wilfred's ambitious plot to spark a revolution on the continent as peacefully as possible. I wish you the best of luck for your first liberation rate. Thank you. We shall stand together shoulder to shoulder as the scribes themselves once stood. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along the path. I wonder if it's supposed to look like a closing eye when it does that.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon, one among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then anointed one of the Tempers. Come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already. Look at what we've got here. The damn Nightwings decided to show up. Almost figured we were never gonna see the day again. Takes notice of someone on your face. Hey, you! He indicates Joe Dodriel. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask! You'd see one of our own in ages, not in these damn clothes. Joe Dodriel's hesitation is almost imperceptible before she moved to remove the mask, just as her adversary does. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new! Joe Dodriel puts her mask back on. Soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once we put on your lights, you can come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. My shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. Yeah. I should rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we ought to stick together. Now, come on! Igneous sucks. Kick his butt for me, okay, reader? Okay! Ignatius throws his mask back on as his allies snarl at the rest of you. Yeah. Have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct this rite? The lone minstrel gets your attention in his subtle way. Reader, this is it. This companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the triumvirate shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have your decision. Alright.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Yeah, I thought it would be... Don't word it like that! Who most deserves their freedom? Oh no. Well... I could say Jodie. She's our most enlightened, and also get her away from that creep as soon as possible, you know? But... I can't really think of arguments for anyone else right now. Kizo, Rookie, Jodariel, and Hen. Jody, because if you win, Ignarius would be pissed, and that's worth waiting. This is true. You know what? You get freedom.
Dariel.
Me? Why? Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries.
Eradita.
Very well. Then under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this eve's liberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Jodariel shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignatius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your triumvirate to strive alongside Jodariel and see her return to glory? Her returning glory.
Who shall be at her side?
You know, it's only right to do Headwind and Rookie for the other two. You know? It feels only right.
Edwin.
Sounds good. Now let's bring Jodariel home. And Rookie.
Rookie.
Yeah, sure. No pressure, right, sister?
The choice is cast.
Very well. The 8 scribes accept your choices. Reader of the Nightwings. She then indicates to the lone minstrel. Made a promise after all.
Yeah. Consiltaram.
Now, are you yourself prepared, Teddy? Aye, Celeste.
Volunta loriga.
Then, let us all begin. Nightwings! Been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Try and stop me.
Commence.
No, darn it. Shoot.
That's not good.
I missed. Shoot. Nope. Dang. Nope. Alright.
Well, at least there's that.
I missed. Ah! There we go!
Oh no, you have bigger...
No! Rat! No! Bat!
It's okay, it's fine. We'll do this.
Peepers! No! No jumping! That's legal!
Alright, Hey, your little blue campfire over there. It's starting to look a little thin, ain't it? It's chumps. They're rustier than you are. Just don't let on. They know who's number one. Let's keep it that way. Pfeh, your Nightwings ain't as tough as everybody says. Unless you're saving something for me, eh? Come on, show me what you got. I'm gonna restart the trial. Yeah, Oh, are they making me repick my teams? Okay.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Okay. Drakon wishes you luck. Thank you! Or Hiva. Thank you! Let's try Tizo. Tizo seems stunned by your decision. I was very grateful to you for it, all the same. Then the Gate Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well, then under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes for this eve's liberation act. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Tizo shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignatius shall go free instead. She then turns to you. You're liberating Tizo? Yeah. I'm ooped. No, you're right. Oh well.
Nay.
Me? Oh, yes! I will!
That was not good. That's certainly a choice. He'd the most comfortable to remain to the downside, I would think. Perhaps.
It is done.
Very well. Great scribes, accept your choice, reader of the Nightwings. So then indicates a minstrel. I mean, I failed pretty darn hard. If you recall.
Commence.
There we go.
Dang it. Dang it. Okay.
I love Tabitha. I guess such fans. Oh, I got an achievement for doing 200 fire damage with Tizo.
Dang it. I missed.
Oh wait, no I didn't. Let's go.
Ah, dang it.
Ah! I faked him out! You good for nothing Nightwings. Skip out on us for years and years and show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once. But now we gotta work for it, I guess. Damn it. I used to be the best. But at least at this, but now pressure's getting to me. I can't believe it's getting to me. Morai. I wish you'd even recognize me anyway. I doubt you'd even recognize me anyway. Come on, Nightwings. Let's see you keep this up.
The demon whom you face was once a man,
Yep.
long since tainted by the downside, or rather by his crimes. The flames of freedom positively brutish.
No, I messed up.
Your flames grow weak. Banished one and all.
No. I should have thrown it.
A banishment.
Watch out.
Remember everything which you hold dear. Once more like that, and we are finished here.
Oops. Good job.
Quite the turn of events.
What?
Oh, not Ignatius.
Aha!
There it is.
That was game's going pretty good, I think.
The Nightwings proved their worth.
And I got an achievement
As
for
for their
prevailing their liberation rate.
adversaries, they did not.
Oh, the silk song.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free.
Bye, tease off.
Absolved of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
What a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it. Nightwings. Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time you ain't gonna be so lucky. He's always stunned by what transpired and by what he thinks is about to happen. He looks around as the reality of what transpires sinks in. He realizes now that this is goodbye, at least for the time. He struggles to express the gratitude he feels at having served the Nightwing these many years. He does not know what to expect from the Commonwealth and whether he will be accepted. Nevertheless, he vows that he will keep doing his part to the benefit of Volfheid's plan. With that, he splashes into the shimmer pool and is gone from view. You hear him chirping one last time. A seldom-seen celestial phenomenon linking the downside back to the Commonwealth. Thus, beneath the bloodied moon, the Florian waters rise for but a moment, only to fall again, downside. Izo wishes for the best for each of you and asks that you remember him. Izo earned his freedom! May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Tizo. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
The 8 scribes, they so inspire me, and now I feel I have grown somehow closer to them. Maybe?
Alright, let's do a little salute. Big. Well, Tabitha, soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether you like it or not. Flying, Tabitha moves faster than usual. There was none who could outpace the matriarch Tessa Thrace as she soared across the sky. Or 5 seconds after banishing an adversary, Tabitha moves 30% faster than usual. Often the matriarch assuaged her sister's rising anger and compelled them to not war upon the wingless. Tabitha can use her dash ability to rapid succession for less stamina. Or Tabitha permanently gains +8 quickness, making her move much faster. Or Tabitha can trigger an aura burst that banishes nearby adversaries. Tabitha is banished while the winged fury's effect is active. She returns twice as quickly as usual. Tabitha permanently gains +4 quickness, presence, and hope, making her better all around. Ooh. Yeah. Let's do this one. Much to my dismay, I'm once again awake. I'm so sorry, Spectral, but welcome back.
The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours.
After your victory over the Timbers and the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from there. The egg scribes? Yes. This is what the Easter Bunny was always meant to be. Hard to believe Jizo's gone.
Well, look on the bright side. It's one less mouth to feed.
Madam Dare Varkos.
We'll see Tizo again if we persevere. Our journey's now just begun in earnest. You'll just need to make last few preparations while we're here.
Thank you for the stretch and hydrate and snack.
What about the stars? Can we afford the time?
Namorente.
About that. Creator, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Alodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Gizo as you look towards heaven. Seek now your destination. Oh shoot. Hello. Destination. You searched the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now.
Astrale Tassivestas.
The stars reveal nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions.
Calibrale dictas.
It's as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead.
Avanzare Digitas.
There's a haven south of here we'll travel to at dawn. And when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Hey, hi! You miss Tizo, I bet. In spite of the late hour, you find Nay minding her own business in the wagon, talking to herself, or rather to the wagon walls. But most of all, I think I'm going to miss his little chirping sounds. He woke me up with them sometimes. He kept waking me up. He sure was a good friend to both of us, right, little brother? Why, you knew him even better than I did. Much better, I should think. So, you must really miss him too. She spreads her arms against the wall. I understand. I understand. I do. I do. Those triphimps up there, they seem very sad about this too. Or maybe some are happy, I don't know. More food for them to share, and they liked food. Tizola sure liked food. Nao's me a new gun. I love the music for the Liberation Rites. They're always unique to the triumvirate you're facing. Yeah, they were very nice. I don't understand the words they were singing, but it sounded very nice. I wonder if he'll like the food at home. It's very different, right? So maybe he won't. But he eats almost anything. Oh, this must be so exciting for him. And I know the scribes, they shall be watching over him. I think maybe they love him best of all. I cannot wait to hear what he thinks of it all. And I think for sure that he will help with Mr. Sandalwood's big plan. Oh. Plan's current probability of success is 23%. Let's go. Back from 18%. That's the great thing about Tizo, little brother. No matter where he goes, he always helps. He always helps. Gonna lurk and try to play that Minecraft? Good luck, Spectral, you got this. She bounds off without acknowledging your presence in the least. You sense that she has found some peace despite now being separated from her little friend Tizo. You hope by now that he has found safe passage in the Commonwealth. Oh? Yeah, he went with his thing. That's... Alright. Good morning, my girl. The place I noted earlier. Let me illuminate the way. By the scribes we gather in their names, for soli Emperor the Tempers lay his claim, the Horned King repentant in his aim, to show his flock the mercy of the flame. Who shall rise again, the virtue that the Tempers must attain, the strong and gentle shall both be entwained, and snuff the pyre like a summer rain. Huh? Oh, you sure did illuminate it. Wilfred leads all of you into a calm and quiet clearing, tucked away inside one of the mountain's hidden folds. All about, you see a variety of strange items and equipment. Bide your time. You find Wilfred seemingly lost in thought, but then he turns to you. Greetings, Raider. This wagon and I, we've many memories together, and I could not help reveling some of them just now. I suppose some aspects of my past must be of relevance to you, given your role. If there is something that you wish to know, you need but ask. What did you earn a sentence? Why things suspended? How he knows the Lone Mitchell asked me. I want to know. You asked Wilfred about his past in the Commonwealth and how it is he came to be in the downside. How rather forward of you, my girl. Most whom I have met during my travels here have been reluctant to approach the subject of one's history before one's exile. Nonetheless, I am happy to tell you. As a reader, I assume you're familiar with the stamping press. I owned and operated one.
An illegal invention allowing written materials to be published at an extraordinary rate. Yes, I know what the printing press is. 617 AS, the Commonwealth was under siege from within, as anti-theoretic propaganda quickly spread.
I took issue with the Commonwealth, ban on literacy, the interminable wars against the high-wing remnants. I spread the truth about it with my machine. Under pseudonym, of course. Still, I knew I was putting myself at risk, and sure enough, my stamping press was eventually discovered and burned to the ground. I, however, managed to elude capture for a while. But not for long enough. Here in the downside, I chanced upon the Nightwings, who were searching for a reader. In that respect, my past, I think, is similar to yours. Anyway, that is the long and short of it. Now then, was there anything else? Why the Nightwings just expressed interest in knowing more of how the Nightwings came to be here and Wilfred's past connections to the group.
Noxana Tempres.
I have been connected to the Nightwings almost since the beginning of my days in exile. They found me in a manner I understand quite like how Hedwyn and the others found you. Back then, it was a smaller group than we have now. I joined an exile called Irissa, a former exile of the Nightwings who conducted the rites alongside the Warfeld Court, and another known as Orelect. Once in a while, we let little Tizo stand with us as well. He is rather older than he looks. We can't let reading be illegal. They can read books, understand what it says, then what else could they read? The other triumvirates we stood against, they feared us. Only the Tippers presented any threat to us, in any given right. But there was a terrible accident. Irisa, we lost her, and Orelect, he was my friend. He fell from Mount Aladel. We lost him as well, on the night when he was to be free. We were reckless, hasty, and I was powerless to stop any of it. I blamed the rights themselves, the circumstances that put us into danger. The downside has claimed many lives, yet this, it was too much. I vowed never again to don the mask and raiments. I had the black wagon cleared and buried, such that it could not be used again. If the Nightwings would rise again, it would be under different circumstances, under new leadership and towards a different purpose. By the way, the Song of Liberation Rate is never to return.
Okay.
That is all I wish to say of this, my girl. How he knows the Lone Minstrel. Yes, Wilfred. Hello there, 20XX. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. Yes, Ask Wilfred about his history with the Lone Minstrel, whom he seems to know quite well.
Reprates Tarevan.
Tarek was there with the Nightwings when they took me on. His manner has always been much as how you've seen. Although he is somewhat more cheerful now than I recall back then, if you can believe that. I think our plan has sparked a little fire in him. He serves the Rights and the Nightwings. I've tried to ask him of his past before, but he seems rather reluctant to speak of it. Though it is plain that he's not from around here. This being the downside, I respect his wishes for some privacy. Nonetheless, although I do not know too much of him, I count him as a friend. I lost track of him for some time, though it was he who first informed me that the Nightwings had returned. He and Tizo were instrumental to our beating. It has been good to see him doing relatively well. Anyway, was there anything else you wish to talk about for now? To be excused. We thank Wilfred for his time and bid him a good rest of the afternoon. Likewise to you, reader. Be well. Sandra! A visit from my favorite reader. What is the occasion? You have nothing on your mind. No thinking. Farewell for now then, reader. Wait. Oh. It says he's liberated. And he's staring at the book. Rookie's out for a stroll. Hematha's out on the prowl. Edwin's exploring with Sir Gilman. Jodariel's foraging outside. Alright. I guess we bide our time.
Simadarit.
Everyone, the amenities are modest here at Moonlight Alcove, but I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. Small landing on the deck says.
Namorente.
As for myself, I have some business to attend to. Please leave the wagon in my care for now. It shall be ready by when you need it next. From the mountaintop, you can see all across the downside. It's impossible expanse staring back at you. Thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. And so you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the cycle of the rites begins to turn again. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. You may earn back their freedom one by one. Many moons pass. Then, one evening. May I have a moment, reader? The lone minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites, as has been your leaning towards your stay at this abode. Begging your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please, follow me. You follow him into the cold night. Look forth, reader, madame. Stars shine like you have never seen. Once more, the path towards salvation is revealed, but now something is different. Each prior time you searched the stars, they showed you a single path, but now several rites avail themselves to you at once. Henceforth, you may choose from several different paths. Choose your path towards salvation. Okay. So we can go. Star burns bright openness. Teresta Dalbert is already on his way. Fates are led. Right. Fate. In the place we fought. The harps last time. Ores. The azure star burns bright over the hulks of Ores. Lendl is already on his way. The accusers. Or the Pyre hearts over at Karn of Ub. That's when we fought the Curs. Where should we go? What the Ores? The stars urge that we go to the Hulk of Ores, a long way off. Wolfred, sir? How are we to reach the Hulk of Ores in due course of time? You know full well, Tarek. Preparations are complete. You think you see the lone minstrel smile, ever faintly, but cannot be sure.
Primeron Sirabas.
Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble at the wagon. There at dawn. We shall be departing at that time.
Versare.
As you will, sir.
Sirtas
The
Vaten.
cycle begins anew. As the years advanced, you'll find there ought to be fewer rites this time, until once more we are traverse Scribe's Gate.
Varonci Stranes.
Exactly how many it is difficult to say, but our next chance at liberty ought to present itself much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, reader. Your companions have not traveled far from Moonlight Cove. Word of the news soon spreads throughout the group. I guess we continue. Next morning, Wilfred calls everyone together before the Black Wagon.
Atracarum Sereva.
This old wagon is more than it appears.
Narum Care
With
Sasne.
Bertrude's aid, it escorted you across the sea to me. Now it shall escort you anywhere the stars require. Come and see. Step inside. Something has changed about the wagon's interior. What looks before to be old cracks and signs of age now expose various intricate components once hidden from view.
Renan Noxalas.
You are the Nightwings. You should travel in the customary way. He turns to you, indicating levers and devices marked with symbols from the book.
Ligarestas.
Now, reader, whenever you're ready, you may take us up. I'll show you how.
Zoselum Tentas.
And everyone else, hang on to something. Uh-oh.
Take off?
Oh my gosh. After soaring into the sky, the black wagon remains aloft somehow. Never thought I'd soar like this again.
Hey, now we're talking!
Parathus.
Impossible.
Noxala Tempres.
The Nightwings sail the skies again, wheresoever the stars may call for them. There is one catch. The downside provides few locales suitable for landing. Though we should be able to find at least a couple landing places near where we're going. We'll then make our way by land or sea towards our destination.
Rendusaritas.
Now, without further ado, let us proceed. Fly, you fools! Seek landing near the hopeful ports. Sail now the skies. Oh, okay. I'm in charge now. Whee! Wait, you can see the others flying too. Were they all flying this whole time? Dang it. They were, weren't they?
Sarum videos.
Yeah, you crash into them. Maybe. The hulk of Horus has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps you have already read the doomed ship's demise in the embrace of unfathomable kings. Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains, hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together human planks of wood. Those such as yourself and the accusers know another truth, I gather. Stars would not align over the wreckage if it did not have greater significance than perseveres. May you have good fortunes here, there, during the coming rite. Aha! You touch down at the Sea of Solace, where you first encountered Sir Gilliman in the Pyre Hearts. As you make time to check the wagon's subsystems for signs of any excess strain resulting from your voyage across the skies, one of your companions gets your attention. This night's courage failed him again back there. Sir Gillen assists you with the remainder of your work, and together you conclude that everything seems to be in order. You soon shall carry on by sea. For now you have some time to spare. It seeks headwind! There's so much to do. What the heck? exhibits a flagrant disregard for natural law, thus providing light entertainment. Understood. Colorful road. Well, exiles living. Okay. Canvas wings. The black wagon is flight capable, though by which means you do not fully grasp as yet. You seek for moonlight boat. Indeed. Alright, reading. Oh, jeez. Once I too roamed free. I remember well those days in which I was called chief. I traveled all the world over my four good paws, and I was well adored. I wanted to grow stronger. Here at last I have. I shall not mince my words. This place shall either harden you or kill you. It shall haunt you with many old memories. You share the exile's plight. My charge is to alleviate the sting of it for you a little bit. To prolong your stay, but only as long as is needed. Your charge is to return. We call this place the downside for a reason. But in time here you can learn to eat, to seek out shelter, and find a certain beauty in unlikely places. Oh, I can turn. Yeah. We were on page 50. Apparently. Oh. Yeah, no, we were on 17. We got it. Okay. Downside travels. You cannot survive the downside if you cannot get around. Others shall descend on you, or tempest shall shear you to pieces. That is just the way of it. Traveling through the environs is no simple feat. Consider yourself blessed if you were born a cur. If not, however, you shall not have to find a means to cross these lands without the benefit of 4 strong paws. Louis Spilorian believed this untamed land can be traversed through means unnatural. I thought at first that he meant sorcery, but he suggested a dimension. He speculates the carriages could cross this land by harnessing its fury. Well thought. In my case, my paws shall suffice. Years upon long years, we spent distilling life essence into many things, which all at once withered under the auspices of their mortality, which we ourselves cut short. This is we have no regrets, for we learned much, and so we think we pay. We earned the title witch, and were forced to flee from the downside into the downside. Here we encountered Soliam Murder, and soon we gained an understanding of each other. He bade us circumnavigate these lands, and catalog our findings. We felt a strong desire to expose the secrets of this land. We wished to yield the benefit to those who followed in our wake, indulge us both. Sand. Yes! Hello, Icy! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Beyond a shallow, sickly gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidding, and much harder to explain. What a sea exists here, at the bottom of the world? It afflicts us. Oh no! Do you need a shower? Do you two need showers? Also, hi, Sarah! Sand, take thee away. Oh, no. We could not do so and sprang the carcasses of ancient sailing ships we found throughout the Sea of Solace, though the warnings that they signified we duly noted. Sand stole Sarah's feet! Ow! She needed those! I'm gonna fight the sand. It was here we first met Orez, called the Underking, brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed in his waters. Then the Underking relented, for he witnessed Solia murder in all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. Then, with the Underking, we sailed forth into a tempest beyond reason and measure. I have the journey to a distant land to reclaim them. And maybe fight a wizard with a powerful orb. Heck yeah, dude. Fight the wizard. Gaining the summit of the sacred Mount Oliadale. Belowdale. See, involved no small amount of sacrifice and sorcery in varying proportion. The mountain's energies were palpable, the sensation that we felt indescribable. The land we stood upon were closer to the stars than the world we knew. It was upon the highest point that, in all the downside, that we first made efforts to concoct this tome, which you now read. It was there that we were stricken with a vision of the cycle of the rites and felt together for the first sense of freedom unlike we had experienced before. The Sand Guardian, Guardian of the Sand! Poseidon quivers before him! But that is a subject which our comrades shall illuminate in greater detail. So much reading! Do you feel a kinship with the stars? You owe your everything to them, perhaps one day even your freedom. I chased the stars across the river of my genealogy until they led me here. I demanded they explain to me the paradox of knowledge. Or how is it that something can be shared but still contained within ourselves in its entirety? Stars did not respond, but set me on a quest. I sought the line of landmarks which they revealed to me, so that someday I would reveal their mysteries to you. These landmarks, emissaries of the stars, are 9 lenses through which we see the land and see ourselves in a new light. Much can be said about the Sisters of the Ark, whom we banished to the great beyond for deeds irredeemable. Suffice it that the details of their banishment are written in this book. The sisters and the book became inseparable, not unlike the stars. Their light and the infinite darkness had engulfed them. The stars communicate to us, and you, in turn. The words within this book are but an edifice, a simple surface. Look past the text to the hidden meaning, to the hidden power. The stars above, as they are not mere lights, these are not mere words. We chance upon the Sisters of Art within their prison here. Give them our thanks. Will do.
At first, I found it too difficult to read, much less to write, even to grasp the quill. But the Horned One employed me. He said this is the greatest gift that he could give me in return. In return for what? I asked. In return for his life, he said. But I did not save your life, I said. You did, he said. We fight about this still. Very stubborn, more than I. Now herein, and by his leave, I chronicle the 9 triumvirates. For I am of this land, unlike the rest who wish to leave. We knew not everyone could leave who wanted. Seldom would the opportunity arise. Thus did we organize those striving for the chance of the 9 sets of free. To call the Beyonders a triumvirate is to understand the others' efforts. Yet I am beholden to describe them here. A pack of bandits loosely organized under the Sisters of the Ark. They traveled all this way into my land to take the Horned One's life. To kill my friend, Myr. We thwarted them. We had them at our mercy. Mercy has become imperative to Myr. We spared their lives, but banished them to darkness, far beyond these lands. Now and forever, the Beyonders cling to a beholden duty to confront the true triumvirate, whenever they so choose, so that whenever the true triumvirate crash shall be to their fullest extent.
We, the eight, assembled here together on the downside, and we gave our freedom so that you may yet have yours. It is an exchange which we have not lightly made. It is my charge to ensure that you, should you regain your freedom, first off recognize its qualities and also use it wisely. We do not need a pair of wings in order to be free. My own wings, I once thought that they could take me anywhere. And then they took me here, where I am bound. It is your charge to be free, and not to make the same mistakes. Spring from here and learn what we did, and build a new and great society, a free society with wings spread wide for everyone. Alright. Cool. Oh, hi, Gilman. You've been standing there the whole time. The western side provides a scarce bit of light when it is all for a low monthly fee. I keep seeing from blackface. It's wonderful. Sir Gilman is shivering there after the Black Wagon's maiden voyage to the skies.
Master Reader!
This knight is very slightly out of sorts, is all.
He is merely terrified. But he is terrified, but he assures you that his seemingly cowardice is but an optical illusion in this case.
Tabitha overhears and warns you. Flying's not for everyone, Sir Knight.
This knight heartily concurs.
Though with now anyone at all can stand it, he has yet to understand. Low monthly of 99.99 crumbs. Well, let's see. What's it like to swim the waters of the sea dominion?
Ah, those glorious murky waters!
Engulfed in hideous warfare, to be sure, but otherwise a joy to cut across,
To feel the coolest of the waves beneath one's gill slits in the light. Though the knight is now accustomed to his life above the surface.
Flying's just the same, Sir Knight. It resists those of us not born to it. I, in turn, have wondered what your seas are like, and the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. Though I haven't had to swim, and now you have to fly. That's very brave of you, and you handled it better than some hot legends I've met in my day. You'll get used to it. She departs. You sense Sir Gilman is feeling better about the exchange after the exchange. Yay, +1 hope. Wish him well. And I got an achievement. Initiate 20 conversations in the Black Wagon. Let's go. You have things. Once more have you returned to me. What is it, reader?
What's on your mind?
Ah, my best friend in all the world, come to visit me again. Does it make you uncomfortable, perhaps, that I should call you thus? Perhaps you think that you do not know me very well. But I know you just fine. You reveal a great deal to me when you come visit me like this. You are not the only one who can sense things in others, you know. She laughs to herself. One learns to read a bit when forced to suddenly appear within a book for 837 years or so. Especially if one is wont to pry little, you understand. But it's rather boring here. I know all about you. Crippled scholar who vowed to help her friends be free again, only to end up spending all her time talking to an apparition stuck in a stone. Oh, I know about your loves or lack thereof, about your favorite pastimes, certain habits you may be somewhat loath to omit. Fear not, of course. I use this special knowledge only as a means to entertain myself, I think. And if you don't like it, why, just keep your distance like so many of your predecessors. As for the other Beyonders, they are as wraiths to me, as I must seem to all those idiots with whom you consort. I cannot confide as easily in my own kind as I am able to confide in you. But I suppose I have said too much. Thank you as ever for the visit. You've given me a lot to think about, more than you know. She laughs again, softly.
Alright, scribe!
I'm always prepared to cut your idiots and their egos down to size. Who shall it be? It's him! It's Hedwin! You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Hedwin. Oh, you must mean that nomad boy. So innocent, that one. I should We should have a lot of work to do with him. Then let us bring him forth. I don't know why Sandra's voice changed, but I can't get it back to how it normally is, so we're gonna go with it. Soon, Hedwyn appears, in heat of the summons.
Chi sentirla?
Hey, my friend, what's going on? Imagine your like friend calls you over, and when you do, suddenly everything like flashes out of existence. And now you're in a book. Also, we are 2.5 hours in. How is everyone holding up? The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, boy. You answer to me here.
Listos.
Understood. You are a fool. Do not talk back to me. Goody goody gumdrops. Aye. Your resilience on your friends is such a burden upon them. Oh, let us see what you can do without their aid. Save for what for that of your lovely reader there.
Sandra! That's not what I asked.
Ow. I messed up.
Carros.
No.
Rabias.
Why do I keep doing this? Ow. Why did I do that? Shoot. Well, I blocked them off for quite a while. No! Dang it. Ah, I should have jumped. I didn't jump. Why didn't I jump? No! Ow. My bones. Ow. If you're doing good too, lovely Phoeba. I'm doing alright, I think. I'm not sure how much longer the stream will be, though. I'm doing a lot of voice acting. Ow. What? I need to learn how to jump. Wah. Thank you for the care package. Like, I need to learn how to jump. Well, not how to. I already know how to. It's just to jump. Nope. Thank you for the hydrate.
No! Don't tackle me! I'll tackle you back.
No! Ah, I forgot the button to throw. I'll get the hydrate in just a moment, I promise. Oh.
No! No! Ah! Dang it! That was good. Ah, I jumped too soon that time. Aha! There's one. I should have. Hers will always be faster. Let's go! And I got an achievement for getting 200 fire damage with Headwind. Okay, now I can do the hydrate. We did it! It seems you did indeed, boy. Your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order. To you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Alright!
Good to be back after all that. Say, what's that you have there? Bull's Bracer. Headwind power casts his aura with greater ease and gains infinite stamina on hit for 2 seconds. Interesting. A smoothie. Hi, Onion. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. I should equip that for Headwind. Find their mark. Sandra and the Sisters of the Ark had to circumvent his loyal man-at-arms. Right. Wait. Did it give me back? I'm confused. I guess it must have. Okay. Survey the sea. You're surveying the horizon amid the steady currents of the fathomless trench, where Sir Gilman springs forth, commanding your attention. Master Reader! With this night's king eye, he has spotted something in the depths. Sir Gilman plunges into the water and then soon re-emerges, bearing something new. A veritable boon from the glory of the Night Wings. Sea salt. It is sopping wet. How'd you get this? Return to the wagon. Continue the trek. We'll go here. At least set up for next time. I think I'm gonna end for the day because my tongue is twisted. Hook, what is? Oh boy, so many pages. Hi, Headwind. What's up? You find Headwind rather lost in thought about something. He looks over as you approach. Oh hey, my friend. All right, so what's it going to be? He points in the direction of his cooking tins, strewn over in the corner of the wagon. One's of life's small comforts around here. One of life's small comforts around here is we get to eat. Not a day goes by that I'm not grateful for it, but there's only so much to choose from. Whether here in Sea of Solace or anywhere around, I guess. Anyway, I was just having trouble trying to decide what to cook. Just what fire caps against last... We just had fire caps again last night, and those never seem to sit that well with everyone anyway. There's no more glopgill, not that anyone but Tizo ever liked that much. And I feel like we've been having gutter crabs every day for months, so I'm not too excited about that. This is where you come in, and no consulting books or stars or anything, just you and me, here and now. What am I making? You decide, because I can't. I know there's a lot of serious stuff to think about these days, but so help me, no one's going to struggle to regain their freedom on an empty stomach. Let the splurge. I mean, an acquired taste, acquired mostly through a prolonged and desperate stay within the depths. Slit porridge, a notorious dish that Headwind has perfected to the utter limits of capacity to not be terrible. Gutter crabs again. This inoffensive option has the added benefit of putting some lucky gutter crabs out of their misery. Or ask for whatever you want. Exceedingly difficult to choose from all the delectable meals options in the depths. I want to know what you got for porridge. Ask Headwind to prepare another batch of his slit porridge for the group. He eyes you warily as you request this, searching you for any trace of irony. Alright, my friend, never took you for the slit porridge type, but so be it. I guess even after all this time, we still have much to learn about each other. Now, lend me a hand over here. Lend me a hand here with this stuff, would you? As you assist Headwind with preparing the slit porridge, the two of you get to talking about the past. The reality of cooking and the downside has a way of making him nostalgic. Life on the blood border wasn't that much easier than trying to get by down here. The high-wing remnants could swoop in at any time. They were so good at picking the worst possible occasion for us. The time they showed up, and I was nowhere to be found. I must have told you about that. On the contrary, he has seldom revealed much about his past to you. Well, either way, I don't think I ever told you much about Fikani. Someone from whom Hedwyn cares deeply. They were separated in the Commonwealth. I was writing to relay an order when she caught me out in the open. She could have had me, but we just stood there, you know? I've never seen anything like her. And her voice, she says to me, "You ought to be more careful with your life." And I just say, I'm not the type to say such things, but it's all I could think of. Looking at her then, so I just tell her it's worth the risk.
Naspatare.
Anyway, she spared my life, of course. And when we saw riders heading towards us, I looked at her, she took a hold of me, and we just took off. I didn't want to leave her, and I didn't for a while. I trails off for a while. Soon after I came back, I went off in search of her again. This time, though, the risk I took, a lot of people paid for it. The Harps attacked when no one was there to raise the alarm. A few days later, Hedwyn the deserter was sentenced to exile.
Crecare.
Now, he's about to cook some split porridge. Thanks for your help, my friend. I can take it from here. See you shortly. He heads out into the afternoon, since he feels more at ease after having spoken with you. +2 hope. Give thanks for the split porridge. We got a roster bio update. Oh, we got a lot. Okay, he's been exiled for 5 years. He was, Commonwealth military secrets to the okay! To the enemy, alright. He fled borders north front without leave and did not return. Leonriel is born on the 29th of the 7th month, suggesting he is devoted and faithful. One of okay. Alright. Serving on the Blood Border, by chance he had a run-in with a lone enemy Harp. They each held powerful connection and escaped together rather than fight each other to the death. And as would have been expected, he lost contact with her after their encounter and left his post in search of her. When he was caught and exiled. On the downside, he found Jodariel, who looked after him when he was a child. In time, he caught wind of an unbelievable rumor. He first heard the name Sandalwood. Alright. We know things now. Many things. My tongue is all tied up, though. I can't read more. Alright. We'll call it there. Oh, I forgot that closes the game entirety. Okay. But yeah, we'll end it there for the day. Thank you all so much for joining me. It really does mean the world to me. If you enjoyed and haven't already, do feel free to follow or subscribe or do all the things. Yeah. Do whatever you feel like. I'm not stopping you. Do we have any raid requests for this evening? Who's live? Who's not? I don't know. I need to check for pulses. Coughley's playing Darkwood. Shadraw's playing Dredge. Sleepy's playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance for her birthday, might I add. Oh, Crocco's doing some art. We haven't rated them in a while. But yeah, what do I think? What sounds like fun, chat? Sleepy? Alright. So what do you do with no star guides? I took care of something then. You basically just hang out until stars show up again. In which case, you go follow the stars again. Alright, but it sounds like Sleepy is our candidate for rating. So, do wish the good Sleepy a happy birthday. Maybe check her throne, I don't know. And I will see you all next time, which should be Thursday for Scuff. Perhaps Costing Quest, perhaps not. We'll find out together. Alright, see you all then. Bye!